So, December 2021 was incredibly busy, and it was a so incredibly short. It's like, let's just start. I guess the 5th. I'm recording this a month after too. So, the 5th of December, Eleni and I got married. We originally actually talked about getting married in December 5th of 2020 because it said, oh, it'd be cool to get married in 2020, like in January 2020. But then that all that got pushed aside, and then we ended up planning. It's like, well, let's try for 2021. Let's see how that goes. Things weren't exactly how we'd hoped, but we ended up doing it anyway. It worked out. It was like right in that lull before this surge started with COVID. So we're all fully vaxxed. I think everybody there is fully vaxxed too. So this is going to be a pro-vax channel, by the way, because I'm seeing so many people talk about not being vaccinated, how it's going to kill you in 3 months or after you get it. And I got my 2 shots in March of 2020, and I'm alive and well. And actually, I haven't gotten sick since early December 2019. This is the first time in my life I've ever never not gotten a cold in 2 years. I usually get a cold 12 months, at least once a year. Anyway, married. Went great. Had some people there, not a lot of people. It'd be nice to have more people, but it was already a lot of money. Be real. The wedding went great. I've put in some footage of my sister, took some video, thankfully, because I was up there with Eleni. Our good friend Mark married us. I had some friends there. It was really nice. It was a lot of fun. That was not. Like a couple of people, are you nervous? Or are you saying that's not being nervous at all? It was an easy decision. The day went really well. Eleni and our friend Francis put in a lot of work and got everything done. Then 2 weeks after that, got on a plane and went to London. We planned this trip. Originally, we planned to go to Greece in July of 2020, but then COVID. So we had this credit, and we needed to burn this credit because the timeline was shrinking. So we were like, last summer, right after we moved here, we were like, okay, why don't we go to London? I've always wanted to go to London. I've always wanted to go to England. She wanted to go, and she was like, well, we can do it over Christmas. Let's go over Christmas. Great. COVID started to really spike at that point. It still is, actually. And we were there. We ended up going anyway. So I needed a COVID test to get on the plane. The UK required a COVID test 48 hours before you could do anything. So they required it at least 48 hours after you get there. So we took a test right away. Both of those were negative, obviously. Well, the first, you couldn't get on the plane without a negative test. So that's more obvious. The second one, it was again, I had a mask on for 15 hours because the flight is 8 hours and you get in the airport and took an Uber over there, blah, blah, whatever. And then got there, still had a mask on. Not until we got into the hotel room. So wearing a mask all day sucks. But you know what sucks worse? Getting COVID and having all kinds of medical problems for years to come, possibly. Because the vaccine's safe. COVID is not safe. I mean, I don't know how else to say that. It's so stupid that people are still trying to argue this point when I don't have any medical background, but I know that there are people that are smart enough to tell me what's going on. I've just been seeing it a lot lately, and it's just really pissing me off, and I'm sick of it. We all work together, or we all fail. I don't get that. Anyway, I've just been boiling up, and it's just annoying. London. We were there for 8 days. London's a really cool city. On guard the whole time. Anytime we stepped foot out of the hotel room, I had a mask on. So we're out for 8 hours, 10 hours, because I mean we're there. We might as well do what we're going to do. For the most part, we got everything done. Really, just crazy. But London's a lovely town, lovely city. You can get around in a tube really easily. It's a great place. I have a little bit of video because, I mean, realistically, you're trying to like dodge people and you hear somebody coughing over there, so you go, anyway. It was fun. It was a lot of anxiety because to get back, you need to have a negative test. If you have a positive test, you have to stay for 10 days. So you'd have to isolate for 10 days and then be able to get on a plane. And then all the flights were getting canceled. But that was mostly domestic. International seems pretty solid still, but you don't know that at the time. So, London, first time over there, it was really nice. The food was pretty good. Getting around's really easy. Then took the COVID test the 24 hours approximately before getting back on the plane. That was incredibly nerve wracking. I have a little video about the aftermath right after I felt right afterwards, which I think is interesting, for me at least. So I at least have 2 videos from London, full videos. I don't know how I'm going to do them, but I would have liked to have done more. But I mean, there's so much stuff going on that I didn't want to have to like juggle a bunch of different things, because I know if I'm stop paying attention to like being around people, I don't know. So a couple videos from there. I have just the regular routine stuff. So I already did the 1 second at a time video yesterday. So this is today, kind of just doing a rewind of everything that's happened in the last month, and then back into the just all other types of videos that I normally do. Um, like I said, being married now a month, so Lainey and I have been together for a while. So I think this is just it's easy. It's not easy, but it's like something that we've already had a general grasp on, and now it's just like pedal to the metal, which is great. Anyway, that's the update for me. I told you my December was going to be really busy. So, on to the next video.